Okay, so a lot of you don't know that it's my brother's birthday today. Mainly because I've only ever told one of you, but the reason is why is this going on here. So in case you can't tell what's going on, basically that's me, that's Steve, my supposed dad, and yeah, this all kicked off not too long ago. Here's what happened. As I said, it was my brother's birthday. He's turned 12 years old, which is really cool. And so when it started off, I missed out on him opening the presents and cards and stuff because I was still sleeping. I've had a really long week. I've had anxiety Monday and Tuesday. Then Wednesday we had the strike day. Thursday was alright, and then Friday I had 2 hours of anxiety for the last 2 hours of school because of some personal reasons that I'll explain another time. That is if I feel like it, you know? It's kind of traumatic that. Anyways, so I had a lot of anxiety throughout the week, so I just wanted a break. So I was sleeping in, and it was almost 11 o'clock because I really needed to sleep. I mean, I didn't even stay up too late last night. I was just absolutely exhausted. Before I knew it, it was like almost 11, and mom was coming to get me up because I was still asleep. And she got a call on the phone, which woke me up because she was just in my room. So Stephen came up with the phone, and he gave it to her, and it was Steve calling. So she didn't answer it, and I got up and went downstairs. And obviously, I'm in this. This is what I was wearing. This is an Izuku Midoriya onesie. So I was wearing that, and I went downstairs, and I was just chilling. And then she got another call from him. So of course she didn't answer it. And she went to the kitchen, and suddenly there was knocking on the window, and I freaked, literally freaked. So I was wondering what on earth was going on, and it was him. He was in the back garden. He was just standing in the back garden. So of course I was freaking, and I was told that if things got out of hand and he wouldn't leave, that I was allowed to call the police on him. So I was ready to do that. So I unlocked my phone, and I got prepared, and I was literally shaking a bit because of my anxiety. This guy is the start of it. So he wanted Stephen. So Stephen went to go get the presents. There was just two. Then he went in and sat down and continued playing Minecraft, of which he was doing. I was just sat there on the chair with my phone, ready to call the police if necessary. And Steve was having a go at Mum. And then she closed the door, and Stephen was trying to have a go at him, but she had already closed the door. So he went out and yelled at him. And then Steve yelled something back, and then I went out. I ran up the stairs. Mind you, I'm barefoot and in my onesie. And I was trying to negotiate with him, like, what's going on here? He basically called me a liar, a cow, and some other horrible names. I can't quite remember, but those two were the main ones. And he compared me to he said that I'm just like my mother, and he's basically saying that she's a manipulator, apparently. And even though I'm 15 years old, and I'm able to make up my own mind if I don't want to see him. So I was trying to negotiate with him. I literally went running down the street after him, barefoot on the road, trying to negotiate with him, telling him to leave my brother alone, because my brother is only 12, and it's his birthday. He's not ruining my brother's birthday like he ruined mine last year. So I was literally running down the road, trying to negotiate with him, but he wasn't listening, of course, because that's just the way he is. And then I broke down crying on the street, and he was long gone. So I was sat there for about a minute or so before I went back inside. But that's basically what happened this morning. So I'm full of anxiety right now, and yeah, he's just unbelievable. It's not even possible to negotiate with him. And I was literally like trying to yell at him and everything, telling him to just leave my brother alone. He's unbelievable. So that's what I've had to